Welcome to this exciting video where we explore the top 3 most valuable commemorative quarter-dollar coins that have amazed collectors and coin lovers around the world. These quarters were minted to honor special people, places, and moments in American history, and a few rare varieties have become incredibly valuable due to minting errors, low survival rates, and high collector demand. Let's get started. First up, the Virginia State quarter dollar dated 1788 to 2000, struck with a D mint mark, seen here in black circulated condition. The Virginia State Quarter is part of the famous 50 State Quarters program launched by the United States Mint in 1999. This program brought new excitement to coin collecting and introduced millions of people to American history through everyday change. Virginia holds a special place in American history, proudly known as the Mother of Presidents. The date 1788 on the coin represents the year Virginia became the 10th state to ratify the Constitution. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of George Washington. This design remained consistent throughout the state quarters program, providing continuity while the reverse designs celebrated individual states. In black circulated condition, Washington's portrait often appears darker and smoother, with shadows settling into the recessed areas of the design. This gives the coin a bold and aged appearance. The word Liberty appears above Washington's head. On a heavily circulated and darkened coin, this lettering may appear softened but still readable. The phrase "In God We Trust" is positioned to the left of Washington's portrait. Circulation wear and dark toning can cause this motto to blend into the surface while remaining part of the coin's identity. The date 2000 appears on the obverse, marking the year this Virginia quarter was released into circulation. This places the coin early in the state quarters series. Just below the date, the D mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. Denver produced millions of state quarters to meet the massive public demand. The reverse of the Virginia quarter features 3 ships sailing forward. These ships represent the Susan Constant, the Godspeed, and the Discovery, which carried settlers to Jamestown in 1607. The inscription Virginia appears prominently on the reverse, along with the nickname Jamestown 1607. These elements honor the first permanent English settlement in America. The phrase 1788 to 2000 appears on the reverse, symbolizing Virginia's statehood year and the year the coin was issued. This pairing connects early American history with modern times. Black coloration on this coin often results from long circulation, environmental exposure, or storage conditions. It gives the quarter a strong, antique-like appearance. Circulated condition means this coin has been actively used in commerce. Smooth surfaces, rounded edges, and worn high points are all signs of its journey. The ships on the reverse may show softened details, especially on the sails and hulls, but the overall design remains powerful and symbolic. The metal composition of the Virginia State Quarter is copper-nickel clad. Over time, dirt and oxidation can darken the surface, especially on circulated examples. The reeded edge of the quarter often traps dirt, creating dark lines that further emphasize the coin's age and use. Millions of Virginia quarters were minted, making them common today. However, circulated examples still hold strong historical and educational value. For collectors, black circulated state quarters are excellent tools for learning about wear patterns and surface changes over time. Many people collected state quarters directly from circulation, making coins like this a reminder of a nationwide collecting craze. The Virginia quarter often brings pride to collectors who appreciate early American history and colonial beginnings. Error collectors sometimes inspect state quarters for double dies, off-center strikes, or other minting anomalies, even on darkened coins. It is important not to clean black circulated quarters. Cleaning can strip away original surfaces and permanently damage the coin's character. Natural wear and dark toning are part of this coin's story. Many collectors prefer originality over artificial shine. Proper storage can help preserve circulated coins. Keeping them in a dry environment reduces the risk of further corrosion. The Virginia State Quarter represents a bridge between past and present, connecting colonial history with modern coinage. Coins like this passed through countless hands, vending machines, and cash registers, silently carrying history with them. Teachers often use state quarters to help students learn geography and history in a tangible way. Holding a black circulated Virginia quarter creates a direct connection to both early America and the modern era. Each circulated coin is unique, marked by its own scratches, stains, and wear patterns. The bold ship design stands out even in dark condition, reminding us of exploration, risk, and new beginnings. The State Quarters program forever changed how people viewed everyday coins, turning them into collectibles. This Virginia quarter continues to spark curiosity long after its release into circulation. Even though it is common, its design and symbolism give it lasting appeal. Coins like this remind us that history does not always shine brightly but still carries deep meaning. Finding a black circulated Virginia quarter can inspire renewed interest in coin collecting. It stands as a small but powerful tribute to America's early journey. Next up, at the Ohio State quarter dollar dated 1803 to 2002, struck with a D mint mark, seen in black, very fine condition. The Ohio State quarter is part of the highly popular 50 State Quarters program launched by the United States Mint. This program sparked nationwide interest and introduced millions of people to coin collecting through daily circulation. Ohio became the 17th state to join the Union in 1803. The dates 1803 to 2002 on the coin represent Ohio's statehood year and the year the quarter was officially released. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of George Washington. This design remained constant throughout the State Quarters series, providing a classic foundation for the changing reverse designs. In black, very fine condition, Washington's portrait retains strong detail. The hairlines, facial features, and coat remain well defined, with only light where visible on the highest points. The word Liberty appears above Washington's head. In very fine condition, the lettering is clear and sharp, even though dark toning gives it a deeper and more mature appearance. The motto "In God We Trust" is positioned to the left of Washington's portrait. Despite the black coloration, this inscription remains fully readable and crisp. The date 2002 is displayed on the obverse, marking the year Ohio was honored in the State Quarters program. This places the coin firmly within the early 21st century. Just below the date, the D Mint mark indicates that this quarter was struck at the Denver Mint. Denver played a major role in producing large numbers of state quarters. The reverse of the Ohio State Quarter features a unique and meaningful design. It shows the Wright Flyer, symbolizing Ohio's role as the birthplace of aviation. Alongside the airplane is an outline of the state of Ohio with a star marking Dayton, the hometown of the Wright brothers. The banner reading "Birthplace of Aviation" reinforces Ohio's proud contribution to world history and technological progress. The inscription Ohio is prominently displayed on the reverse, along with the dates 1803 to 2002, tying together the state's early beginnings and modern recognition. In very fine condition, the details of the Wright Flyer remain sharp. The wings, structure, and overall shape are clearly visible despite light circulation wear. The black coloration on this coin likely developed over time due to circulation and environmental exposure. This dark toning gives the quarter a bold and antique-like appearance. Very fine condition means the coin has seen moderate use but retains most of its original design detail. Wear is present but evenly distributed. The metal composition of the Ohio State Quarter is copper-nickel clad. This durable composition allowed the coin to circulate widely while maintaining detail. The reeded edge of the quarter remains well defined in very fine condition. Light darkening within the grooves adds to the coin's character. Millions of Ohio quarters were minted, making them common today. However, examples in very fine condition with strong detail are still appreciated by collectors. The Ohio quarter is especially popular because of its aviation theme, which appeals to both history enthusiasts and collectors alike. Many people collected state quarters directly from circulation, and coins like this often bring back memories of that nationwide collecting excitement. Error collectors sometimes examine Ohio quarters for unusual features such as die cracks or doubled elements, even on darker-toned examples. It is important not to clean black or toned coins. Cleaning can remove original surfaces and damage the natural patina collector's value. Natural toning, even when dark, is considered part of the coin story and often enhances its visual appeal. Proper storage helps preserve coins in very fine condition. Keeping them in a dry, stable environment prevents further discoloration. The Ohio State Quarter represents innovation, determination, and progress through its aviation symbolism. Coins like this passed through countless hands, silently sharing Ohio's story with people across the country. Teachers often use state quarters to introduce students to U.S. geography and history in a hands-on way. Holding a black, very fine Ohio quarter creates a tangible connection to both early statehood and modern achievement. Each circulated coin is unique, marked by its own journey and subtle differences in wear and toning. The Wright Flyer design stands out among state quarters for its historical importance and clean composition. The State Quarters program transformed ordinary change into collectible history. This Ohio quarter remains a favorite among collectors who appreciate innovation and American milestones. Even though it is not rare, its symbolism and condition give it lasting appeal. Coins like this remind us that history is carried not only in books but also in our hands. Finding an Ohio State quarter in very fine condition can still spark excitement and curiosity. It stands as a tribute to human ingenuity and the spirit of exploration. Next up, at the Effigy Mounds National Monument quarter from 2017, struck with a D mint mark, shown here in black, very fine condition. The Effigy Mounds quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series that honors national parks and protected sites across the United States. This program brought fresh energy to modern coin collecting with meaningful and educational designs. Effigy Mounds National Monument is located in the state of Iowa and preserves prehistoric earthworks built by Native American cultures. These mounds are shaped like animals and symbols, making them both mysterious and historically significant. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of George Washington. This modern version of Washington was introduced in 2010 and continues to appear on America the Beautiful Quarters. In black, very fine condition, Washington's portrait remains strong and detailed. The hairlines, facial features, and coat show light wear but are still clearly defined. The word Liberty appears at the top of the obverse. Despite the dark toning, the lettering remains sharp and easy to read in very fine condition. The motto "In God We Trust" is placed to the right of Washington's portrait. The letters are clear, with only slight softening from circulation. The date 2017 appears on the obverse, marking the year this Effigy Mounds quarter entered circulation. It represents a modern chapter in U.S. coinage. Just below the date, the D Mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities producing circulating coinage. The reverse of the coin showcases a striking and respectful design. It features a large bear effigy mound, one of the most iconic earthworks preserved at the site. The bear mound is shown surrounded by natural landscape elements, emphasizing harmony between ancient cultures and the environment. The inscription "Effigy Mounds" is prominently displayed on the reverse, clearly identifying the honored site. The words Iowa and 2017 appear on the reverse, anchoring the monument to its location and year of issue. In very fine condition, the details of the bear mound remain crisp. The outline and texture are easily visible, even with dark coloration. Black toning on this coin likely developed through circulation and environmental exposure. This dark surface gives the coin a bold and dignified appearance. Very fine condition means the coin has seen moderate use but retains most design details. Wear is light and evenly spread across the high points. The metal composition of the Effigy Mounds quarter is copper-nickel clad. This durable alloy allows the coin to circulate while maintaining detail. The reeded edge of the coin remains well defined. Darkening within the grooves adds depth and character without obscuring the design. Millions of Effigy Mounds quarters were minted, making them accessible to collectors. However, examples in very fine condition are still appreciated. This quarter stands out because it honors Native American history rather than a building or famous person. This gives the design unique cultural importance. Many collectors admire this coin for its simplicity and symbolism. The bear mound design is powerful and respectful. The America the Beautiful program helped people learn about lesser-known national sites. Effigy Mounds is a perfect example of that mission. Error collectors sometimes examine these quarters for double dies or striking anomalies, even on toned examples. It is important not to clean black or toned coins. Cleaning removes original surfaces and can permanently reduce collector appeal. Natural toning is part of a coin story. Many collectors prefer original dark surfaces over artificially bright coins. Proper storage helps preserve coins in very fine condition. Keeping them dry and stable prevents further discoloration. Coins like this often pass quietly through circulation, yet they carry deep historical meaning with every exchange. Teachers and parents often use America the Beautiful quarters to introduce history and geography in an engaging way. Holding this coin creates a connection between modern America and ancient cultures that lived on the land long before. Each circulated coin is unique, shaped by its own journey through hands, pockets, and time. The effigy mounds quarter encourages respect for preservation, heritage, and the stories of early civilizations. Among modern quarters, this design is especially meaningful for collectors interested in archaeology and Native American history. Even though it is not rare, its message gives it lasting value beyond money. Coins like this remind us that history exists all around us, even in everyday change. Finding an effigy mounds quarter in very fine condition can still spark curiosity and appreciation. It stands as a tribute to the people who shaped the land long before modern borders existed. Thank you for joining this in-depth look at the 2017 Effigy Mounds National Monument Quarter with a D mint mark in black, very fine condition. If you enjoy learning about coins that connect history, culture, and everyday life, be sure to like, subscribe, and come back for more fascinating coin stories.